What happened to Germany after World War II? On May 8, 1945, Germany surrendered to the Allies. Germany was in ruins, houses destroyed, farms demolished with no stable government. The people struggled to live and eat. And that's only the beginning. 12 million Germans were expelled out of Eastern Europe and forced westward. Given only minutes to pack their things, they had to walk and sometimes were loaded into trains, and between disease, hunger, and violence, between 500,000 and 2 million died. Guilty or not, being German was a crime enough for the Europeans. Some were even executed. After surrender, Germany was split between the US, France, Britain, and Soviet Union, and survival depended on who controlled your zone. In the Soviet zone, they released widespread retribution, and between 1 and 2 million women were raped in 1945 alone, some repeatedly and often in public. Many victims died in violent suicide or botched abortions, and in the western zones, conditions were not as bad, but they were still harsh. Occupying soldiers had the power of life and death over civilians. Rations were tightly controlled, and women turned to prostitution just to feed their families. Rebuild was slow, and slower in the Soviet zone. Many things were recycled. Orphan children roamed the streets, and there were even wolf packs scavenging in the woods. Over 10 million were orphaned in Europe. When the Soviets closed of East Germany from the West, the U.S. did special operations sending planes full of food to supplies in western Berlin. After a while, German citizens were no longer thought of as criminals, but as victims of Stalin's curtain. As more of Western Europe go and aid the new nation of Western Germany, but it wasn't until after the Cold War that Germany was fully restored. Should the German civilians have been punished, or were they victims of what their nation did?